So Rusty asked me, how did I handle COVID? I said it was okay. I was alone for most of it. My parents didn't interact with me much. You know, I had some friends who I would text, but for the most part, I was alone, not interacting with anybody for the 3 months when we were in quarantine. But that's not very much different from right now. I mean, obviously I have friends I interact with, but everything was okay. In 2023, when I was in the psychiatric hospital, as a lot of people know, I was in the COVID section in the psychiatric hospital, which kind of sucked. Somebody asked me, how many times were you hospitalized? 8 times. And, I'm going to tell you about, March of 2023. So apparently me and a few other people were exposed to somebody who had COVID, and we were put in the COVID area of the psychiatric hospital. Somebody asks, why did you go into the psychiatric hospital in January 2023 and again in March of 2023? Well, I came off my medications entirely. That's the official reason. And, somebody asks, what do you do in the hospital? Well, it's a lot of sleeping and watching movies. Basically, you're just looking out the window, you're wanting to be home. Time goes by very slowly. It really sucks. You're surrounded by lots of crazy people. The bathrooms are a pigsty. You're medicated, and somebody says, why were you put in the hospital in January 2023? Well, the official reason, like I said, was I came off my medications, but I'm not exactly sure why. I think Dr. Garrett said, who was the one who officially made the decision. I think he said, I was talking during sessions like I was a sensational professional wrestler. And I'm like, yeah, maybe a little bit of that was because of the Zoom sessions, though, because we were having our appointments through Zoom because it was during the COVID years. I'm not sure why he thought it was necessary, but he did. I came off my medications in November 2022, and the hospitalization took place in January 2023. Like I said, I'm not really sure why Dr. Garrett thought the hospitalization was necessary, but I think the official reason given was I came off my medications, and, in sessions, he thought I was talking like I was, The Rock from the WWE, Dwayne Johnson. I was just, talking like a loud, sensational wrestling character, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, so, and the 6 prior hospitalizations took place in 2011. The hospitalizations in 2011 should have been one long, extended hospitalization rather than 6. That's the story, guys.